Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Yes, for another Rant review. You see it here on the screen, Let Me In, 2010's Let Me In. It's a remake from a foreign movie called Let the Right One In, Norwegian movie or something like that. It's a remake of it, American version here, guys. And it starts Chloe Moretz and an unknown child here, this kid here, you see a little briefly here. But I want to go through it, spoilers ahead. You basically meet up with this young dude, and this kid does a great job in the movie, playing depressed, playing lonely. You see how he is a little weird, but not too weird. You know, he's a friendly guy, and he is spying on his neighbors with the telescope, what have you. And then he sees Chloe Moretz here move in with her father, it seems, into the apartment right next door to him. So during this time, then he's curious, but he's getting bullied at school and stuff a lot. You could see that, and he hears a lot of things come from the other side of the apartment where Chloe just moved in. A lot of yelling and some weird banging, and the dude that she's with leaves very late at night, late hours, comes home and stuff, and then never seen. But she's seen at the playground there at the apartment complex, and the young boy goes to befriend her, and she's reluctant to be his friend, explain the why. She has no shoes on, she's cold to the touch, very strange. And what happens is you see Chloe Moretz here is, yes, indeed a vampire. She is a young vampire, and the dude take care of her is her lover from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And man, he does some violent scene coming up, guys. In the woods with somebody. It's really fucking violent. It's pretty time violent. So it's something, man. He hides in the guy's trunk, and it's crazy. I don't even want to describe it because I think you should see it. Cool scene. And Chloe Moretz here is so hungry he fucks up, bringing back the blood to her that she has to go out and do it herself. And the kid overhears that, and she goes out and kills a jogger. Really cool, man. Fucking way to good vampire movie. Good way to do it. Good cinematography. It's a good feel. It's like a winter feel, so you want to be there at that apartment complex. At the same time, you feel safe, but then you don't. Especially when Chloe Moretz moves in. So this vampire. So she moves in. The kid is suspicious. He hangs out with her more and more, and what happens is invites her. She invites him in or something like that. You know, they get close, and what happened was her caretaker had got in trouble, and he had to burn himself. That's what he did. He burned his identity with acid before getting caught because he was trying to get blood, but he got caught by some dudes. Really cool suspenseful scene. You don't see it coming. He gets caught. He has acid thrown in his face, so he cannot be identified and hopefully die. He doesn't die. He's in the hospital dying. Chloe Moretz visited him and helped him finish the job by jumping out the window, so he's dead. And then Chloe Moretz goes to the kid here and basically tells him, listen, I'm a vampire. He knows that he's scared, shitless, and she needs to be taken care of. His dad is like a cop. I mentioned that, and his dad is tracking down this murderer that's happening, and the jogger that's missing and all this shit. He comes to the apartment, the abandoned apartment where they're staying at, the son and the vampire. He knocks on it, gets in there, and he's about to find him in the bathtub, which I think he does find his son or something. But Chloe Moretz attacks and kills his father right in front of his eyes, and he just closes the door and lets it happen because he's in love with Chloe Moretz, and he's now going to be her new caretaker since the other one is dead. And it's great, and he takes her, accepts her for who she is, for what she is, because she accepts him for who he is and what he is. And she takes care of him. She puts her in the trunk that she arrived in. That's how she travels around. They do knocking sounds to communicate. You'll see that early in the movie. Very cool. And they knock on the trunk to communicate. And now he will take care of her for the rest of his life and provide her with blood. So Let Me In, man. The remake is really good. Now, I'm not comparing the two movies. I'm just saying on its own. I saw it, and I watched it about 4 or 5 times afterwards. So I really like the cinematography and the feel of the movie. You guys will enjoy it for a vampire movie. It's a different kind of vampire movie, but it's still got the vampire. So it will, and the vampire lore and stuff like that. So you'll really like it. You like the cinematography, and the kid does great acting. And there's great other scenes I didn't mention. And you'll be like, whoa, what the fuck? So hats off to the director on this, trying to make this better than the original? To me, it is better than the original. Yes, to me it is. I would watch this first, then the original. All right, and that's the Rant reviewer's opinion. You can hate me all you want in the comments. I appreciate it, but I just appreciate you guys even watching and listening. So, yep, I go with the original. Please tell me in the comments, would you go with the remake or the original? All right, guys, like you, love you. Thank you all for joining.